good. He's not like the greatest musician you've ever watched, but he could probably get hired at like a tavern to play. Like he's pretty solid. Probably just like a hobbyist, if you will, that is pretty good at their music. But Kara asked you, Lighten, if you'd stayed in the city and if you liked that city. You're muted.
Am I frozen on your screen? Or is it just me?
No.
You're not frozen.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I see you guys moving for me.
Okay, as long as you see me, I guess. Did anyone ask anything out right after? Because I was kind of quiet after she said that. Or is she waiting for a response?
Just kind of waiting for a response from anyone, though. Like, she's like, well, I don't know. I mean, it's all I've ever known, you know? It's... I guess I like it. I'm content in life. I don't think there's not much crime here. Not much gets stolen. Never had a friend like murdered before. I don't know. Is that commonplace? I think it's good here, no?
Yeah. I guess in the city it depends on your line of work.
Well, how so? Like if you're a guard or something?
Yeah, exactly.
This makes sense. And yeah, no, I think Solus is a good place. For your other question about like semi-nomadic lifestyle, what about it are you interested in? Enlighten, that was.
I'm so sorry, everything is just so frozen.
Can you hear me?
Yes, was the only thing I can hear.
Oh shit.
Or that I can see and...
You need to like refresh something?
Kind of just... Yeah, sorry, it's just kind of distracting for me.
No, it's that's very fair.
I think it's Firefox. So
Damn,
keep going.
Firefox.
Sorry.
Specifically towards your question that you were asking, because you had a couple questions or a few. Unless someone else wants to take up the reins while this is fixing her stuff.
Is there a dance floor? Oh, you go, Naja.
Nope. I was gonna ask her to repeat the question because I did forget.
Are you talking about Kara or about Lighten?
About Kara, what was she saying to Lighten, I guess?
It was like if you had lived in a city before.
Okay, I think I'm back.
Oh, I hear you twice right now.
I think I'm back. Sorry about that.
Go. You're good.
Okay. So when she asked that, I think Lighten kind of like went out of her. She was like having a good time, and then when she asked that, she kind of went into a weird place mentally, but snapped out of it pretty soon, and like is trying to be stoic as possible. Yeah, there's pros and cons of each, I think. I mean, I think that every town we pass, we just try to learn more about it.
Sure.
Yeah. And it seems like you guys have a good sense of community, which is refreshing to see.
I think that is what I like most about Solus. From everything I hear about travelers, they always say that we have a good sense of community. I've never been to Lakeside. I've visited some other towns, but never anything as far west as Lakeside. But they always say, oh, you have great sense of community, you like share shit and do things as like a family. But I don't know, it's kind of just how we've been raised, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Has Ironhoof always been your leader?
Not always. I think it was his mother before him, but no,
But the Iron Oath clan is always in leadership positions.
not always, but for maybe larger maybe like 2 centuries now.
It's a long time.
You know, it's kind of I mean, the clans decide most things, like as a vote, like the 7 clans vote on most things, but if it comes down to it, Ironhoof will make decisions. Like we vote where we're going to be, and it's more that kind of looks towards Kara. She looks towards Kara. It's kind of just wealthy. Doesn't necessarily choose that much about our lives. So people come to find him because he's the rich one in the city, and he's technically like the leader, but he's not like. And then Kara speaks up, like, he has never really made an impact on my life. He's never like made a rule about something I cannot do or something. He just controls more of the guard than like another portion like of the clan. Does that make sense? Of any other clan, like he just holds power.
Has his power and his rule been kind towards the people that he has power over?
I mean, we haven't faced like a war in quite some time. But usually when it is wartime, he is like general, if you will. He is the leader of the army. I guess that is how he holds power. So, you know, it is kind, I don't know. Kind is maybe not the word I would use for Ironhoof, but he is an effective leader when he needs to be, but most of the time keeps to himself.
Does he make a lot of impactful decisions that affect you directly?
The council, he is on the council, and the council of the leaders of the clans makes decisions, but he doesn't make most of them. He's not like a king or something, or an emperor by any means, but, or even a governor, but he, like, lord is like it's like lord, you know? He's not lord, he's like, or he's not lord, he's lord, you know? I don't know, he's not really a lord, he's just like...
He's not lord, but he's lord. Got
yeah,
it.
exactly, like, yeah, you get it. He's lord, but not. He is the most powerful person in the city. He has the most allies and the most enemies in the city.
Why would he have
Said he
enemies
has-
if he's such a
yeah.
passive leader?
Well, he has enemies because people want all of his shit. He has the best fighters under his leadership. All of the experiments that are going on are under him.
Experiment?
What experiments?
Yeah, like they are trying to replace the monsters that are in tournaments with, like, golems and shit. Did I not mention this?
Not really.
Nope.
Not that I remember.
Well, they're trying not to kill, like, people. Or, like, you can't really control a monster and make it not kill someone. But if you have, like, a golem, you can do that.
Is a golem not considered a person?
No. It's like a robot. Like a robot.
How far along are they in this experiment process?
Well, I mean, I think they've been getting some, I think they have, like, I don't know if they borrowed or learned from Ilvari, but Ilvari has many golems. And same with Krothru. They have working golems. Like the what are they called? The Warforged of Krothru. Those are like golem people. So those are like actual people. The golems are mostly just like empty shells that do shit and can be really badass. But one of his advisors mainly runs that.
And you think that's just going to be for the tournament and not outside of that?
I guess I never really thought about it, like an army or something. I mean, look at this place, like, we don't have, like, factories or something. I assume so, but, I mean, maybe. I mean, Askatosh is always looking to attack our borders, so maybe I'm wrong. Who knows?
And you
Who's
don't
looking
think
to
there's...
attack?
Askatosh.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
the empire to the east of here. Yeah, if you look at the map, the empire to the east of here, it's mainly like goblins and hobgoblins. And just picking up a little bit in Lakeside and in Solace, Zogash, which is north of Kalinor, and Kalinor have a sort of an alliance that repels Askatosh. It is a consistent threat. It is not a constant threat. Does that make sense? So it keeps popping up over and over again, but it's not like every day there's just like a new attack. It's like, you know. But it is like a worry. It's like, it would be like it's like, what is the one from Lord of the Rings? Gondor. It's just next to Mordor. It's gonna get attacked sometimes. That's kind of like what it is living here. It's like, oh, I live in Solace. Yeah, Askatosh is probably gonna attack at some point.
So you guys are pretty good fighters, you'd say.
Yeah, we are prepared to fight when we deem necessary.
That's good.
Every
And why do they
halfling?
keep attacking you? What do they
I mean,
want?
Who knows what Askatosh wants? More land.
They're just like that.
They're kind of just like
Ah.
that, from what I understand.
But that's what more land, but you're so nomadic that there is no land to claim. So that's why I'm confused why they would attack you.
Well, it sort of divides the mountain range to the east, divides the Askatosh and Kalinor border. I think they are trying to make it so that is not the divide. But they have been quiet for a few years, at least now, so. Could we live in peace? Of course. Well, we Solace could probably live in peace, but could they? I don't know.
And I wanted to ask about the current Lord.
Yes.
Do you think our best chance of meeting him is winning the tournament, or do you think he would see us prior to?
If you have a good reason to see him, then I suppose, yeah, that could work. But if he doesn't really like his time being wasted, so unless you have a good reason, he might just kind of be upset and like order you to get out or something. But if you wanted to go see him and give it a try, I suppose that would be good. You should probably bring a gift just in case things do not work out. But I would rather you choose now if you are going to do that and not fight in the tournament, because then I will have to find someone to fight again instead.
No, we're still interested in fighting in the tournament.
Do you have a lot of people back out of the tournament?
Well, I mean, I quite literally backed out, but
Well, that's because you're injured, but
yeah. I mean, Leandri could fight if one of you didn't want to. But usually we are more of a team. Kind of like a package deal, if you will. So because I'm not doing it, she doesn't really want. I mean, it's kind of like a volunteer thing. So we're like, oh, well, we'll take a break for this one, and then we'll go again in the next one. If my ankle is healed. But... No, it just sounds like you are on the fence about it. So I don't want you to just. I am very glad that you are willing to do this for my clan, but I don't want you to back out and not know about it until the last minute, and then we struggle to find 4 people who are not going to make a fool of themselves or just there for the food. Makes sense?
No, we were just it does make sense. We were just looking for other things to maybe fill our time before the tournament and just seeing more about Solace.
That's understandable. Anything else that you're curious about Zionhoof? He kind of, keeps to himself for the most part, besides the clan meetings and wartime.
I think you answered, all our questions.
Then if there are no more questions, I will drink to my heart's content. We can have a pleasant evening getting drunk together.
I'll follow suit with Roma's plan of maybe having a rest day.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
So plan for this evening for the 4 of you. You guys are not staying the night here.
no.
Anything that you guys would like to do while you are in the clan's house?
You can just join the festivities.
Yeah, for sure. It is absolutely a time of merriment. People are clearly expressing their excitement for the tournament. If people could buy you drinks, you feel like people would buy you drinks, but it's more like people go and get you drinks type of thing. Like maybe a little too much. Like they are very much encouraging you to drink a little too much. So it's like, whoa, okay, I'm not done with my drink type of thing. If you don't want to push them away and be like, okay, I'm not drinking anymore. Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Can I leave? Because I want to do some hunting. To see if I can get some animals or
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I assume are you guys gonna camp back at that one spot that you did the first night?
Should we go over a little over to the left or right or something? Just a little bit, just in case.
Up to you.
Or it
I'm
depends
good
how
with that.
drunk we are. It depends if you guys pass your Constitution saving throws, probably.
Just for where you meet up is my point, Naja.
Oh, I'd say.
But yeah, make a survival check for me, Naja.
Okay. 18.
18. What kind of game are you looking for? Like large, medium-sized?
I do want to see what's available. Can I
Yeah. You have a pretty big, like anything that can like free graze on like grass. So like cows, wild horses. What else
I'm gonna
grazes
go
on
for
grass?
a cow.
All right. But they're not like those like the
The
huge
cow
cows that we
escaped me
see now.
last time. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. Actually, I forgot about that. Revenge.
Revenge is here, cow brothers. Okay. Do I need to roll? What do I roll for?
With an 18 survival, I will say you can get one just straight up. I don't think you need to
Oh.
roll for it. 18 survival is pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, you get like. Are you making it quick? Like quick kill, or like?
Yes, quick kill.
Okay,
I'm
'cause if
just
there was
on
a
all fours and just lunge towards the cow.
Holy shit. Yeah, I will say, because Baldur's Gate inspired me, after a clean kill, we'll say that you are like happy is the word that Asterion uses when he gets buffed. So
Yes.
you have a +1 to your rolls for the
Sweet.
next day.
Okay.
The three of you, well, also Aethera. Aethera is just vibing with you as well, drinking a little bit less than the rest of you, not getting offered quite as many drinks because they're like, oh yeah, drink champion. She's like, actually, I'm not in the tournament. It's them. What are the three of you guys doing?
I think he said it was do a consultation
If you're trying
saving throw
to-
if we want to stop.
If you wanted to stop, if you want to like refuse their drinks, my point is they're gonna keep giving you drinks. So you'll need, if you don't want them to stop, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Go to
I
19.
guess like I want it to go for a while.
Make a Constitution saving throw. Then, yeah.
An 8.
An 8. By the end of the night, Poe's not doing great. Like, he might need a
Oh,
little assistance getting back to camp. He might need
That's
to throw
fine.
up at some point.
That's fine.
I'll hold his hair.
Hold his wings!
Hold his wings.
But otherwise it is a successful and fun night, most importantly. Cameron does not bother you anymore throughout the night. He certainly
Aw, I miss him.
tries, but his parental units get him like out of the like main area. You guys
Is Cameron known to do this?
have hours like literally every night. This is a pretty normal night for us.
Oh.
A little bit cooler than, like, a little bit more hype than normal because the tournament is on. But you know, if we have a successful hunt, we eat a bunch, we drink a bunch, we go and do it the next day. It's pretty nice. Unless you drink too much and kind of like looks over at Poe, then you might not go hunting the next day. And then you might,
He can still hunt tomorrow. He's
I know, like I could definitely hunt.
And Oyaji's like, here's to that, and takes a drink. But you guys have a nice night. Have to at some point like backpack Poe, or like make sure he's not falling off the back of the horse behind you. As you head back off to camp for the evening. With that, are you guys taking watches?
Yeah.
Most probably not
Yeah, probably not me.
suitable for a watch.
I like
Yeah, I
stay
can take
around
first.
for a first watch, but I'm
I'm
just
happy.
conscious. That's it.
I can do it.
Yeah, whoever would like to take first watch. If there's multiple of you, you guys can certainly chat amongst yourselves. But if it's just you, Nadja, then feel free to make a perception check.
12.
12. The watch goes by without really anything notable happening. Who takes second watch?
I don't mind taking second watch.
Yeah, make a perception check.
I am gonna change my spells, by the way, DM.
Oh, yeah, go for it. You can also do that as well, I believe. Can rangers do that? Can they change their spells every night?
I have no idea.
You look.
No.
I rolled an 18.
18. Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing that's odd is you see some travelers come in like late at night. But other than that, it's like, okay, well, that's somewhat odd, but otherwise, totally fine. Nothing. Is it known? No, rangers cannot change it out every time. They learn spells as they level, and then you can change it out when you level up, I believe. Yeah. The day before the tournament comes, you all wake not disturbed from rest or anything, a successful night's sleep. I'll just say, as we're somewhat close to the end of our session, what would you guys like to do on the day before the tournament? Is there anything that you would like to accomplish? Anything you want to prepare? Athera is going to make a check to craft a arrow for you, Poe. She's
Okay.
going to attempt to create an arrow of fire for you. See how she does. She adds a 3 to this. So she's gonna be like, if it's all okay with you guys, I was probably just gonna spend most of the day in camp preparing an arrow. Hopefully it works out. So if someone could stay here with me, that'd be great, but it doesn't have to be the same person the whole day.
I offer to stay. I'm like ecstatic as I've been looking for arrow enhancements and anything like that.
Yeah. She'll roll for that first. She rolled a natural 18. Plus 3 with a DC of 15, not 13. DC of 15 is actually going to do it. I wonder if they have arrows of fire on D&D Beyond. I actually don't know. But she crafts this like almost has like this you know where like wood gets burned slightly? It almost has like this fingernail line of like charcoal burned into the, what is it, the shaft of the arrow, I believe is what it would be called. And you have an arrow of fire. Let me see if I can add one to your inventory. If they actually have it or not. They don't. I will add it to your, I'll add it to your inventory. So that is what she creates for before the tournament. Anything else that you guys would like to do in the city for the three of you? Anything you're looking for?
I do have a question for the DM about
Absolutely.
just to remind me what the cracked out cola is again.
Yeah. So if you click on it in your inventory,
Yeah.
it should give you the stats on the right. side of the
Okay.
screen. Otherwise, I can show or I can tell you in a second.
What is a 1 level of exhaustion?
A level of exhaustion is I think at 1 level of exhaustion you have disadvantage on ability checks. So
Shit,
like
okay.
stealth, acrobatics, arcana, athletics, deception, stuff like that.
Okay.
It's
How
more
long does that last for?
until you sleep.
Oh, got it.
But yeah, you see what it does, right? The
Mhm,
10
I
to
do,
you plus 10 to your speed, plus 2 to strength and dexterity.
Okay.
Yeah, so you basically get super like stronger and faster and more dexterous for 10 minutes. So it probably wouldn't be good for the whole tournament, but it might be good for a section of it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Roma, Lighten, anything you guys would like to do before the tournament?
I'd
No.
love to go to a blacksmith. And I'm
Same.
pretty sure my armor's messed up from last time as well. Again.
Again, yeah.
They kind of ripped me up a bit at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
So I'd
go
love
with
to
light
go to this one.
Absolutely.
too for my armor as well?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, you guys find, I mean, again, blacksmith's always one of the easiest things to find in a city because you follow the noise. They're the loudest things in any city. So you just hear a clanging and you go and find one. You were referred specifically by Kara that some of the best are on the southeast side of the city. So if you're some of the best blacksmiths are on the southeast side of the city, because
Do you
they're
get a discount for that?
no, it's more so like that. She's like, well, Taramir has some blacksmiths, but they're not the best. It's like
Okay.
she's like, you know,
Her
You're looking-
recommendation.
yeah, it's like Loudhammer originally was a dwarven clan, but most of the dwarves moved back up to Crothul. So Loudhammer is absolutely a dwarven last name. But most
Let's
of the
go there.
people in Clan Loudhammer are not dwarven there. Yeah, and you find the Loudhammer smithy, which has a few people actually working at it, more so than normal, I would say. For usually a blacksmith is like one person and maybe their assistant and maybe someone working the desk, like 3 people maximum. You've got like 10 people in here.
Great.
Have you seen those videos of people pounding mochi before?
No.
Oh yeah.
Where there's like
What?
one person on the right with a hammer and they're going like this, and then the other person hits it the other
Oh.
time, and then they hit,
This
and
is
they
to
hit.
mochi?
It's not to mochi, but they're doing that to like a sword.
Oh.
Like they're going
okay.
like, so basically they have 2 people working on like one weapon, and they're going exceptionally fast, and they're hitting like as one hammer comes down, the other, and it comes back up, the other one hits back down.
But they
and-
do that to mochi, you're saying?
Yeah, like that is a thing that they do to mochi IRL. Yeah,
Did
yeah,
know
yeah.
that. Did not know that. Funny.
I'll show you a video after this. Actually, it's cool. It's really cool. But they're doing that with swords, and they are pretty efficient. And sort of like going in and looking at some of the wares that they have. Is it the best and most beautiful armor that you've ever seen? No, but it is. It's practical. It's very practically good. That makes sense. But it's not like
Yeah.
you have like this like beautiful white and gold armor that is both practical and fucking gorgeous. So it's like, okay, well they
This
haven't.
place is
Ruin
run
it,
down.
Lighten.
Place is crusty.
And a halfling sort of jumps up onto the, like not onto the counter, but like up onto like this, like onto the stool, like on a stool, so that they can look over the counter. And
Okay.
they don't have that kind of hops, but they
Oh, whoa.
welcome to the Loudhammer Smithy. looking for anything in particular? Something that I can help you with?
I'm looking around at the ugly armor.
Are you saying that out loud?
No.
Okay.
God, no. I don't suppose you know a mage that can repair this? And I like point to the marks and scratches.
No, not off the top of my head. I mean, we could definitely repair that if that's what you're looking for.
Would it look as if it was brand new and untouched?
I mean, untouched, brand new, probably not, but I mean, we're pretty good here.
How about, do you have an ornament that I can attach to the bottom of my shield that is pointed and can be strong enough to stick into the terrain and hold my shield up?
We don't have, what do you mean exactly by that?
Do you have a tool or an ornament or a spike or anything that you can put at the bottom of my shield?
We can make one for sure.
And how much would that be? And how long would that take?
I mean, you're looking
And can
for
you make
like
it gold?
gold colored or literally gold?
Gold colored. Be fine,
Make
I
some
guess.
That we can do.
I guess, yeah.
Well, gold isn't a very strong metal, so that would be the issue there. But yeah, we can do that for sure. How long are you thinking, approximately?
The spike?
Yeah, for the spike.
Just long enough so I can stick my shield into the terrain if needed. I want it to be held up if I decide to push it down.
Okay,
And so it doesn't fly off my shield.
yeah, maybe we'll, yeah, that's not gonna take long.
Foot? Or
Shh.
Maybe
Say,
like half a foot.
but say like a gold?
A gold? A gold?
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's. Do you think it should be
That's-
more than that? Do you want?
Oh,
Should I charge you
no,
2
no,
gold?
no.
I
how
mean,
about
really,
2 silver?
you're just paying not 2 silver, no. A gold.
Gold it is.
Yeah,
And
I mean, we could do that real quick. If you wanted to attach instead of be a part of the shield, if you're looking for something gold colored. If you're looking for something that matches perfectly, we might need a little bit more time. Looking for something that's just functional. Are we looking for?
I would love it to. How much time would it take to match perfectly?
Would you be willing to hand the shield over so we can borrow it?
Sure. But is it more than a day? 'Cause
Oh, you
I'm
need
gonna
it by
tomorrow.
by the end of the day? We'll say 2 then.
Let's say 2.
And they take the shield from you and they hand it over to like one of the centaurs and they sort of like talk for a second. Do you speak Halfling? Does anyone speak Halfling?
Someone does speak halfling here, but it's not me.
I don't.
Roma might speak Halfling.
I think Roma does too.
Roma,
I
come
do,
with
but I'm
us.
at
Is
camp.
it Poe?
right, you
I say it might be Poe.
Just call upon walkie-talkie. Come on.
Hey, Roma, do you speak Halfling?
Let me check. No.
Okay, it is Poe then. You hear something in a a language that you are very familiar with, like the sounds of it, but don't necessarily know.
Is Roma with us?
Did you want to go with them to the blacksmith?
No, I'll just stay at camp.
And it's like, all right, yeah, should be done by sunset. So if you want to come back around then we should have that ready for you. Anything else I can help
you.
the 2 of you with? Anything you're specifically looking for?
I want to just ask the DM, do I have a lot of injuries or like things that are just not fixed on my armor?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got pretty like beat up last time.
Okay.
But
And any specific like most any specific place or
I don't remember where you got hit last time. It was like a month
I'm
ago.
trying to remember too.
We'll just say torso area.
Torso, okay.
As for out of game ruling, it is currently, your armor is functional. Like, I'll tell you if it doesn't become functional, and like, I wouldn't just be like, okay, it's not functional now, but like, unless a monster that specifically destroys armor does that. Because I just like, if people don't want to do that, then that's okay. So if you want to repair it for appearance sake, that's great, but you don't necessarily have to.
And you say they just do it to, they don't make it look like fancy, they just do it to whatever.
Yeah, I guess when I was describing it, it's not like they make it ugly. Necessarily.
That's what Lighten was like, look at all these.
Wait, Lighten's like, they're disgusting.
They disgust me.
This filth. And I'm like, well, yeah, I guess.
Functioning and they do their job.
Yeah. They're polished and stuff, but it's not like they have like, it's basic is what I would call it.
Okay.
It's not
Am
like
I able
colored.
to create like my own art work on my own?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to see if they can repair my armor and the parts that it's broken, the torso.
Yeah. You know, they kind of take a look at it. It's not bad. What exactly are you wearing, by the way? Just out of game, what are you wearing? You know what kind of armor you have?
So it's like an armor that has a chest, like a breastplate that covers
Okay.
all of my skin.
Mhm.
I think I have like a separate torso armor that goes all the way down that's connected to a skirt, and then it has other armor on my legs because I need all of my skin protected.
Right. It's like, yeah, we can, it's not bad. Breastplate's pretty easy to work with. 3 silver?
Yeah, I can do that.
And sort of like, it's like, you know, whenever you're ready, there's a changing room if you want, if you need it, to like take off your armor, that is. And then we'll take it and it should be done at around the same time. It actually will be done earlier. That's an easier, I'd say that's probably easier to fix.
Do they provide any like paint or for customers to do it there? I guess create their own art on there.
Not there, I would say.
Not there. Okay.
But you could certainly
enough.
find paints in the city.
Paints. Okay.
When she asks that, can I like put in a comment about her old lover at Lakeside doing really good armor work?
Oh. That's a good point.
True.
We will be passing there again, so
So, like, does she do like artwork on armor, or is it just more so?
I remember correctly, she did like mage magic on my armor and made it look exactly how I wanted it to. Actually, even better.
Oh.
Basically, well, technically what she did is she mended it to make it like it was brand new again. So she
Okay.
Oh, then would she
mended.
not be able to do art stuff on it?
Oh, you haven't asked.
That's true.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to
would-
look at her
I would-
spells.
Yeah, I'd
Oh,
still like
she's
to
probably
do
gonna do
my
it for
own art.
free. So. Oh, that's fine.
But in the interim, if you're looking for paints, you can certainly look throughout the city for paints.
Okay.
Anything else that you guys would like to do at the blacksmith? Anything else in the city before the big day tomorrow?
Do any of my other companions not have enough weapons, or I forget. Poe has like a arrow, bow and arrow being crafted for him, I believe. And does
Just an
Roma-
arrow.
Just an arrow. Oh, you already have a bow?
Mhm.
Okay. And then Roma, what kind of weapons does she have right now?
I stick to my scythe and my feet.
Alright, fair enough. Never mind then.
Is there anywhere that would have magical amulets or rings? Do you see is there like a jewelry shop or?
Looking through the city, jewelry, yes. There's not
Magical
many magic shops in the city, actually.
Is there one that I see?
The only one that you were really pointed out to is actually closed right now, which is, and it says on the outside closed for the tournament. It is, God, where did I put it? Somewhere in here. It's something Wonders. I just can't remember their name. Himmelwalk's Wonders, which you were pointing out has some really weird stuff there. And it is this sort of, how do I put it, hideaway tent that has just a bunch of random looking in what you can, even though the curtain is mostly drawn. This looks like there's some weird stuff, stuff just in jars and stuff like that inside.
Okay.
So maybe something to explore. What else do you want to try to get them to open up?
Is there someone inside?
Make a perception check.
Ooh. 21.
There's no one currently inside right now. You're quite confident.
All right. Well, don't know what do we do then. What time of day is it?
It's heading towards evening, nightfall type of situation.
Is it sunset yet?
Yeah, just about.
All right, then I'll probably just go get my shield real fast.
Yeah. You pick up your shield. Naja, you pick up your armor. You head back to camp for the day.
Is there...
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, is there still any other stores open so I can grab paint or
Paint,
something to decorate
absolutely.
my armor with?
Yeah, for a silver, you can very easily get paints. As long as you're not trying to buy 6 gallons of paints, we'll just say a silver will probably cover the paint.
Okay. Just red paint and just 1 silver. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And yeah, that's. And you guys head back to the camp for the evening before the tournament, and I think we'll call it there.
Oh my god.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for this song in particular is really loud. Thank you guys for playing tomorrow. Next time we meet, the tournament begins. If there's anything that you guys want to think about purchasing maybe for the tournament, they mentioned stuff like climbing perhaps, or retrieving items if there were ways that you wanted to approach that. You certainly
Are
could.
the shops not closed?
I mean, general stores would have climbing equipment or whatever you're specifically looking for. Can certainly think about it over the next week or so, or however long it takes for us to get back to games. Hopefully not too long. But yeah, we'll just go around opposite way, tell everyone what you're up to. Thank you again for playing. Sorry about the super long delay between games. We'll start with Kiwi.
name is Kiwi or Alyssa. I play Lighten, and yeah, just hanging out with friends, working, normal life stuff.
When's Kiwi streaming again?
If I get plastered enough.
Fair enough.
So tonight.
And don't know when start and stop stream means, yeah.
I almost said Roma. Venice, Jesus. Wow, I'm in DM brain.
Hi, I'm Venice or Trashbo. I play Roma or Minna. And yeah, I just recently moved, so.
W, let's go. Chanel.
Yeah, I'm Chanel or Ryan. I stream every once in a while, and I'm so glad to be back with you guys.
And Coconut.
Hi, I'm Ratchet Coconut. I played Nadja, who's a vampire blood hunter, and I'm recently hoping to start my stream schedule back again. So excited.
Oh yeah. Hopefully, you said maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow, that's the plan.
Mm.
Yes.
And hi, I'm Freya. I stream here like a lot. What is it? Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursdays. I stream. I rage a lot and I play RPG games and get drunk and play games with my friends. That's what I do. Thank you guys for coming out. Hopefully we'll play more D&D soon. I am streaming after this, so I'll probably just go to break and come back in like 5-10 minutes. I think Baldur's Gate is the plan. But yeah, we'll see. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it, and I'll be back in like 5 to 10. So, see you in a second. Bye.
Bye.